Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Jits Quips. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to Jits Quips. So today we've got Simon Goodwin, who is a white belt, been training for 1 year now. And then we have Kevin Corkhill with us. What we are going to do today is me and Simon are going to have a match. As always, it's going to be no time limit, sub only. Have you competed before, Simon?
Yeah, I've competed about 3 times this year, and then I'm going to compete again in October in like a little interclub thing.
Okay. The ASW in Liverpool.
I'm excited for that. I've never done an interclub before, so not really sure what to expect, but I'm excited for it.
You can pull some big fellas in that, you know.
Really, yeah.
So, but I'm not sure if they still do it like this. Where I went there a few times, it was just show up on the day, your name gets put in the hat, and you can fight anybody who's there that day. So there was no weight classes.
No, I think it is weight classes because they put on like the story for this one. It's like, who wants to fight this heavyweight, 80 to 85 kilos or whatever.
Was he old though?
I don't know, to be fair.
Because usually they'll do that for like the older people, like the over 40s, they'll specifically match them. I'm talking about like just the normal show up on the day people.
Yeah, so they've, I think they've changed it a bit now. Where they do, so they say they'll do their best to match people up
fairly,
with
more than fairly.
How did you do in the competitions?
So first time round, I got third, and I went up against Kenny. Do you know Kenny?
Kenny from here.
Yeah.
Kenny.
He just got his blue belt.
Is he friends with Hal?
Yes.
Yes,
yeah.
I know. He's got social
media
he's
very big on that
as well. Yeah.
But, I went against him and then he smoked me.
Okay.
He's quite an athletic fella.
No, he is. He's very athletic. And then second one, I got bronze in gi, and then gold in no gi. And then I did a different one, but it was a bit of a weird comp because it was like I used to do something called Japanese Jiu Jitsu. And I was like a purple belt in that, and I competed in it, which was like a randori style, like judo-y type thing.
Yeah.
And I got gold in standing and silver in rolling, like on the floor. But it's a bit weird, that martial art. I don't know.
It's traditional jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, it's because I did that for 2 years, but it's all like knife defense and like defend against people stabbing you, against like judo throwing people when they're punching you. But it's like it's just weird.
I used to teach in a place that used to do traditional jiu-jitsu. So like how no one doesn't know it's traditional jiu-jitsu. I know a few people who've done it. They used to tell me off all the time for playing with the knives. It's just not to be like critical of you, but you could have wasted your time way worse ways. But you could have been doing jiu-jitsu. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least you didn't do Aikido.
Aikido or Wing Chun.
I don't feel like either of them are particularly applicable.
Yeah, I think it's quite like widely known now that it's jiu-jitsu, Western boxing, kickboxing, and wrestling, right?
I feel like Taekwondo was a lot of ridicule, but now people do a lot more jazzy kicks, so I feel like Taekwondo's back in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, mainly like Kung Fu. You'll get the occasional guy who can do things good. Do you ever remember Machida could do karate? Wonderboy does karate.
Yeah, he's like one of the best of utilising it in like
he does
MMA.
karate, and it works for him.
Yeah. Well, Connor used to like have like a karate stance as well, didn't he?
That was crazy.
Yeah.
He was just bopping people.
See, now I'm even more nervous knowing that you've got 2 years of traditional jiu-jitsu under your belt.
That's useless. Well, not useless. It helps me with like, so like we used to drill a lot of like arm bars and stuff, but like not the actual doing of the arm bars, like the drilling of it, like swiveling around on your hips and that, which like I feel as though it helps me a lot engage my hips when I'm playing from close guard or something like that. So in that aspect it helps, but with like the actual techniques and stuff, we learned like three like positions where you hold someone down, like pinning them, and then like 2 submissions, and then that's it. Do you know what I mean? But
They love a little pow 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 on the end of the moves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they'll be
Ki,
like
it's
holding
called, isn't it?
somebody down and you'll just be like, bam 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 bam. You'll be like, fucking hell, that's what it is.
Alright, so we're going to do no time limit, sub-only match.
Oh, I'm all nervous now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Me too. It's always a bit nerve-wracking.
Should be best of 3 anyway.
Best of me.
Best of
Should
3.
always be best of 3, especially if there's only one guy, because you can fuck up one time. If you fuck up twice, that's on you then, you know what I mean?
I was gonna suggest that, but I think with the time that we've got right now, we'll keep it to 1 for now.
You're in some kind of rush.
Well, we're gonna try and get 2 episodes done in this session.
He's got nowhere he needs to be. He's been doing traditional jiu-jitsu. He's got no weight. You know what I mean? We would have told him that's bullshit.
Right. What about this? Right. If you
We'll discuss
lose,
it off camera.
Wait, what did you say?
We'll just discuss it off camera. See how much pressure they can put on you in the back room.
No, well, what about this? If you lose, I'll give you the opportunity to say if you want to rematch straight away.
Alright, so.
You know he's going to.
If I lose, we'll keep it at 1. No.
Lads, how many times have we got to tell you off on your own podcast about having no heart? Bangs you, you best want to get another one in with him. You're crazy.
Yeah. Nah, I'm one will be enough for me.
I'll bang him for you.
Well, you're gonna bang him for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you beat me, then you have to face Kev.
I'll do it. Don't worry about it.
No, we'll do the 1 and then we'll see WOG 1. And then what I've said is, so because Simon, you're on now because Morgan put me on to you.
In it, the rat.
The rat, yeah, I love it, the beef. So Morgan called you out.
Yeah.
Quite severely on this show.
It was a bit aggressive, to be honest. It was.
Really aggressive. Like
he apologised like that. He didn't even get to cut the camera and go to the next topic of conversation. It was like, I reckon I can do him. Oh, did it come off a bit weird there? No.
Yeah.
I love Morgan. I really like training with him.
You don't have to say that, but
fuck that guy.
he actually rescinded
I remember
the call out.
I've seen it, yeah.
But I'm not accepting that. Like, once you're called out, you're called out. So
said it on record.
If you beat me, you get Morgan.
So
if I beat you, you get Dennis. Hopefully, if we can sort it out. All right, let's do it.
Sweet man.
On our left, we have representing Trident Martial Arts, Gregory, as he goes by. Doesn't go by Greg, apparently. And on our right, also representing Trident Martial Arts, we have Simon, also known as Si. He's going to win. He's ready? 3, 2, shake hands. And go. We have a cage opening. Very cagey. Not sure how long's on the clock, but exchange of a call tie. Good hand fighting by Greg, winning the hand fighting battle to very little significance. Nice of both exchanging call ties. Si with the big guard pull, sits down. Greg goes forward, Simon in half guard, Greg with the crossface, the underhook, tries to flatten him out. Simon resists well. Greg lifts his left knee up, his outside knee. Si nearly recovers the butterfly, ends up still squashed. Attacking a Kimura on Greg's left arm, not looking up too much. Greg almost puts himself in a triangle. Continued standing pass from Greg. So Greg with the over under, pins the knee, tries to step forward, gets that knee cut. That was much better. Nice, good guard recovery. Ends up in the knee cut position. Simon turtles. He's got hip to hip, where almost looks like a wrist control on the far side. Simon looks like he's fishing for a Kimura maybe, can't really see too well. Yeah, called it. Greg remains on top, nice. Nearly guard recovery for Simon. Simon did not get one before this match and now he looks tired. Greg with chest to chest from side control. reaching up with the cross face. Simon with his arms on the inside tries to turn away. Turns the tail successfully. Greg ends up with the right knee in between the knee and elbow. Takes the back expertly. Can't see it, but he's got his feet crossed. I can't see the choking arm. There's the non-choking arm. Looks like he nearly had his hands together there. Simon show. Oh, he's got the choking arm on around, but it's the wrong side. Simon needs to put his head to the other side and go that way. 2 hands on the choking arm. There we go, it's a bit better. Simon going to the side. Greg still maintaining the back. Should switch to a body triangle. He's going palm to palm over the jaw. Simon gets his head to the right side now. Oh, Greg switches the arm. Looks like it's underneath the neck. Needs to connect them hands. Simon needs to turn, explode and turn. His current strategy is not working out very well for him. Just needs to move his head to the other side. It's tight though. He's tight. There we go, good heart show there. Nice, turns out on top. Fuck's sake. Got straight foot locked again. Winner! Side.
Hey, we're back. Congratulations, Simon.
Cheers, mate.
Um,
I thought you had me, to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I was fighting for my life when you had my back.
yeah.
I did really well to like control my hands as well, so I couldn't like really like fight very well. But
I know I've got a lot to work on. I wonder if there was one point where I had one arm around your neck and I was hearing the gurgle.
Yeah.
And I wonder if I'd have just put my elbow down,
like retract,
squeezed it. Yeah, I might have got it, but do you want to give us your take, Kev?
Did the same thing I've seen you do on multiple episodes of this podcast. You was doing real good, and then all of a sudden you was like, it's not going my way now, you just gave up.
I accepted the...
No, you should have, I seen the panic initial, so the second he escaped your back, you like fell back for the ankle and you was like, shit. And then you had a choice of either two options. You could have carried on doing what you could have done. You defo could have passed his guard again. You had him beat. Defo had him beat. Your skill set was way better. Anyway, not to be diminished.
No, sorry,
You took a minute. You was like, I'm probably going to tap here before it was even on. And then you had another like 10 seconds and you was like, just taps. Not even 10 seconds, another like 2 seconds. Because that was no way, shape or form. That choke was way more on than that ankle lock was.
Okay.
In my opinion. Don't get me wrong, it might have been super tight. I can't really see because it's not my ankle getting snapped off.
Yeah, it was...
In my opinion.
So the way I felt it was on, and I put the boot on, and it sort of, my foot gave a bit on the boot, and I thought to myself, like, I thought about sticking it out, but then I thought, I don't want to stick it out and then all of a sudden crunch and my foot gives. So, yeah.
You know when it's going to hit, in my opinion. I've been straight ankle lock before in like competition, and it doesn't really look like it's on, but you squeeze so hard on your leg. But you know when it's going to come on, and the panic on your face when he initially, because he had all your leg like this loose, and I could see the panic on your face straight away.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know.
And then also, so when I'm trying to get the rear naked choke, my legs and my forearms are gassing so quickly, but I'm figuring I just need to roll more, just get in the gym more, right?
Yeah. You're very tense. You also like saw glory. I'm not sure if you have ever experienced this. You just seen glory. Second you had his back, like fully out his back. He was like, I'm going to choke me. It's going to be the end of it. And you saw the gold medal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So what I've been having trouble with is getting under the neck.
Oh, it's the hardest part.
It's the hardest part.
Yeah, obviously.
And when you go in to try and get under the neck, are you always coming round like... No, you don't, do you? Because sometimes you see the neck's open and you just go under like that.
Some of these defenders are always going to be like that. If I was you, I'd have put it on his face first, and then the second he lifts his chin up or he defends, then we pummel with my second hand. Either way, it doesn't even matter. You had him choked. There's no more technique I can give you there. You had him choked.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, do you have anything to say about it, G?
I feel as though you came out a lot quicker than I did, to be fair. I thought you were battering me. Like, straight up.
You didn't warm up.
Yeah, I should have.
You weren't warm at all. You look fucked.
Maybe doing like the open mat this morning, having a fat takeaway last night didn't help. But
it's just not warming up.
Yeah.
You could tell because your body was trying to do things and you was like, I'm not even sweating.
Yeah.
Like when he was on top of you in side control, I know you know side control escapes.
Yeah.
I know you do. And I know you can apply them, but it's just your body was just fucked. It is also training this morning.
Yeah.
It's not good for you training and then being on camera fighting people.
It's fun though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it is fun, isn't it? So you were defending the rear naked choke, and then as soon as you got into that, into my guard, I think I opened it up, took a leg, boom, straight back on it, lean back. Are you familiar with that submission? Like, is it a go-to sub?
I've had quite a few privates about it, to be fair. Shout out Adam Bennett.
Shout out Adam Bennett, yes.
But he's like, I do quite like that aspect, but I feel as though I never want to like go for it straight away, because especially in comp, if you do it, then someone comes on top of you, they've got points, and you're losing out. So it's one of them where it's like, if I see it, like clear as day, I can go for it and do it, then I'll do it. But if not, it's a bit too like high risk, high reward type thing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, I just saw it and I was like,
he was just fucked. He was just tired.
Genuinely. I couldn't be bothered retaining
that
guard
was
anymore.
more of a
Go on.
That was more of a like attack of opportunity than it was like a conscious effort of what he was going to do then.
Mm-hmm.
You just saw the opportunity. He was like, he's fucked here, watch this. I'm tired, me, I best get hold of this cycle.
Yeah, I think there was, you were turtling up, I was on your back, I was looking to take the back again. I think I got on the back, but then you shook me off to the side.
He rolls through. He like turns back into guard.
Uh-huh.
He turns and you end up back in guard and he ends up on top of you.
Yeah.
You kick him away and he just gets hold of your ankle and it's over.
I think I need to practice, rather than lying on my back and going into guard, I need to practice getting that leg out and trying to go up.
You could have seen him. It weren't like he fell over fast. You know what I mean? It weren't like he jumped on it. You kicked him over and he just grabbed hold of your foot.
Yeah.
So you'd have to watch it back.
So thank you so much, like to you, to Rob, to Morgan, all the guys that are willing to come on. It's awesome. But yeah, so I mean, I just want to put this out there. Like, I don't enjoy losing. Like, it's not something that I'm like a masochist in that sense.
I can give you two things just to help you out of what you're trying to talk about.
Go on.
Part A, I can see in your mindset, like, especially when you're doing jiu-jitsu, you don't feel like you deserve to win. But that's a story for a different day. The next thing, you have to do this all the time, because it gives, in my opinion, gives your podcast what its unique selling point is. You're not the best, but you're willing to go out there and have it with anybody who's willing to come on your podcast. That takes quite a lot of bravery, especially if you know some people, like, there's just some people who are going to batter you. It's fine, it happens. I've been battered loads of times. Doesn't even really bother me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what gives you your podcast such authenticity, in my opinion. You're just like, hey, me and you, 5 minutes in a minute, let's go. It's entertaining, in my opinion.
Thanks, Kev. Yeah, I agree as well. Like, I agree, because I think you do see a lot of high level on YouTube. It's all the high level guys giving it a go, but you very rarely get to see someone, say, like from white belt to blue belt to purple belt.
Just at everyman. Just at everyman. Just some guy.
A hobbyist in it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Just some guy who does jiu-jitsu.
All right. So let's call it there. Thanks for coming on, Simon,
yeah, it's a good one. So
and thanks for coming on, Kev. And then Simon.
Yep.
Who do you want next? Do you want the rematch next, or do you want Morgan?
I got a list of people. Jack Birch, Jack, blue belt, really good guy. Love training with him. Mike Campbell, Cam and Sam. We were both like younger. They're like 16, 17. I did the beginners course with them. Always had a really good round with them. And then obviously Morgan as well. Calling me out, little rat.
Love it. Yeah, you're all getting it.
Fight anyone.
If I was your manager, don't fight Morgan because you're a bagger.
Yeah, no, he always does, to be fair.
I'm not sure about the other people. You could probably bang them, but maybe we don't fight Morgan next. Maybe we just stick to beating Gregor for a bit.
No, I like training with Morgan.
He's good people, but he'll bang you.
Yeah, no, he does. Quite often.
That's why you called him out in the first place.
Because he knows he'll beat me.
He's going to highlight reel you.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.